Hello, friends. Kyrie and I are here to celebrate that lovely letter L. Cheers to L. L is the 12th letter of the alphabet, just after K, and just before that magical M is the lovely letter L. Okay, are you ready for Kyrie and I to showcase just a few wonderful words that begin with the letter L? Here we go! Here is a fantastic lion. On our safari, Kyrie and I saw a wonderful and playful lion. The word lion begins with the letter L. The meal Kyrie and I have just after breakfast is called lunch. For today, we are having our plant-based burgers and French fries. Lunch is a word that begins with the letter L. When Kyrie and I sell our lemonade, we use only the freshest lemons. Lemon is a word that begins with the letter L. Our delicious beverage lemonade is another word that begins with the letter L. Sometimes I use the light from my lamp when I want to read a book. Light is another word that begins with L. The word lamp begins with L too. Once every few months, I have to change the light bulb in my lamp. Lips is another word that begins with the letter L. When Mommy goes out for a night on the town, she will apply lipstick. Lipstick begins with the letter L. In autumn, Kyrie and I will go out and rake the leaves that have fallen onto the ground. Leaves begins with the letter L. Sometimes I use a lock to keep certain belongings intact and with me. The word lock begins with the letter L. Oftentimes, when firefighters are called, they will utilize a ladder to rescue someone or a pet. Sometimes they use a ladder to gain entry to a home which is on fire. The word ladder begins with the letter L. Kyrie, my friends, and I sometimes go down by the lake to play and relax. The word lake begins with the letter L. at this set of clothes. This set of clothes used to be laundry. They were cleaned and pressed. The word laundry begins with the letter L. Finally, friends, the word love begins with the letter L. Kyrie, my friends, and I love you! Friends, there are so many other words that begin with the letter L. How many can you think of? Write them down with your friends. Cheers for that lovely letter L. With the letter L around, there will never be lack of anything. Yay, L!